Hello everybody. Today I wanted to bring you a video about a little game I came across. I started playing it while my wife and I were in Europe. So this game is called Baseball Boy. Very short game currently. It's pretty new, so it hasn't been out for very long. But I think my wife and I, being competitive, we went back and forth and we beat it. I say beat it, it's not really beatable, but as you get distances, you unlock bats, and the highest bat gets unlocked after 41,000 meters, and I've unlocked the highest bat. I haven't finished upgrading everything, but I'm pretty close, and close enough that I'm willing to just kind of walk away from it. But I wanted to send you guys a video, some tips and tricks, and just kind of show the game to you, because it's a good couple days of fun if you don't play it too consistently. So first things first, you can see here this, to play the game is really simple. You level up down at the bottom, which costs money to upgrade. Strength makes it go farther. Speed makes it go faster, which also affects farness and bounciness. And then you can also earn money while you're offline. I don't really mess with that too much. But you can see here I've got my strength, speed, and bounciness up. I focus on strength more. And then in front of the batter, you've got a sliding scale. So far right, far left, and the middle. Now, a lot of people will probably try to hit it right in the middle, which is perfect. But the problem is, in the middle, there are the most obstacles. If you hit it to the right, as you go farther, you'll get to areas where there's water, and there's a little ledge right before the water, and that ledge will stop you. But if you go to the left, then when you hit that ledge where the water's at, it'll actually pop you into the air, which will actually, most of the time, it helps you get a lot further. So hopefully I can show you guys a couple examples of that real quick, and kind of overall just how this game works. So here's a kind of center to the right, probably a good one. So you can see at this point now in the game, I hit it so high that it kind of, it actually goes green because it's not able to generate the graphics, which it's funny because you think it would be blue since we're in the sky, but whatever. So I hit this, it's going to keep going, so I just bounced off the right wall, coming back. It actually might come back to the center, and I can show you. So in the center, there's a road that goes the whole way. On each side, you have like 4 different sections. So there's one section that has houses, there's a section that has trees, there's a section that has desert, there's a section that has just grass, and there's a section that has water. Now, when the ball comes down, if you tap it as soon as it lands, it'll bounce up again. So what I do is I just tap it repeatedly while it's on its way to make sure I don't miss. And you can see these sections as we're flying over. So water, trees, grass, grass with houses, desert, houses, grass, trees, etc. So this time I'm not going to bounce. You see how I didn't click and it didn't fly with that white? But this next time I'm actually going to click. You can see we're actually doing really well right now because there's not a lot of obstacles. So there are some trees, but it's kind of scarce. There's no houses. There's no, there's not a lot of trees. So like you can see here on the left, there's a lot of trees. And then there's a little ledge over here where you can actually get stuck on the water if you're not going fast enough. So you can see a little to the right or a little to the left are typically the best. And honestly, a little to the left is better because when you get to this water, so in phases like this where you're rolling, you see I'm still moving a good bit, and if I come up to a water phase, I don't think I'm moving fast enough to show you, but if you're on the right hand side of the houses, when you come to the water phase, you actually end up slamming off of the little ledge. But if you go to the left, that ledge isn't there. So let me see if I can hit just to the left. That might actually be too much. It's probably going to bounce off of the left wall and go center into where the houses are. But then I can kind of show you what the houses do. The houses are just, it requires too much luck. You do get the furthest distance, technically. But there's too many, there are cars parked on the street. You have large houses, small houses. You can bounce off the top of them, but if you don't hit it just right, which it's all RNG based, then you're not going to do well. One of the things about this game is it's very, very ad intensive. Like there are a lot of ads. I don't think you can buy anything to progress. I just think you have to deal with the ads. Oh wow, I just reset somehow. Okay. Well, anyways, you just have to deal with the ads. So I don't play this on an iPhone. I play it on an Android, but on an Android, I've been able to deal with almost all the ads by just pressing the back button, and I don't have to watch it. Or if it's like a 30-second ad, I'll keep pressing the back button. After about 5 seconds, it normally gives me the option of skipping it. So I do that, and that helps me get past it. Sometimes if I can't skip the ad at all, I can close out of the app. Not cancel the process, but just close out, and I'm able to come back in, and it will let me skip then. It kind of just depends. There's not too many loopholes here. So look, here's this wall. Oh, I didn't hit it. Maybe I'll hit it up here. There's two ledges. There's a ledge on the other end of the water, but there's actually a ledge on the inside of the water as well. I don't know if I'm gonna make it all the way to the next set of water to show you. Yeah, I'm actually getting really close to the houses. I might hit a house. Okay, yeah, right there. Oh, and in the sky. So you see the further you get, there's definitely more obstacles in the center. It's almost impossible, really. Progression is fairly slow. You hit it once, then you have to upgrade your bat after a while, and you just continue to do this again and again and again. It's pretty repetitive, but it is a fair bit of fun because you can see really fast progression. Each one you're hitting, you can constantly compare that to the last one. Obviously, this was a bad one, but let me see if I can show you one kind of straight down the middle. The other thing that happens is sometimes you get these free upgrades. If you watch a video all the way through, it'll give you a free upgrade you don't have to pay for. Sometimes I do those. I also will watch videos to double my bonus because it just helps make sure that I speed along that much faster. But at this point of the game, I'm pretty much done. Like I said, perfect is not good once you get to the later levels. The right side is okay, but the left side, just like that, is pretty much the money. Unless I bounce off the wall and come back to houses, this is kind of where you want to be, is right on the left-hand side, in the middle, in between where the trees end and where the wall's at. You'll hit the best hills. You'll get the best bounces upward. It is possible on the right-hand side to get something similar. It's also possible to hit a perfect where it's so perfect that you go straight in a straight line down the middle. The problem is every little bit, like early on, it doesn't matter so much because number one, there's not as many obstacles, and number two, you're not going so far, so every little deviance doesn't matter as much. But the farther you go, like let's say that you're even like a fraction of a millimeter out of perfect center, that fraction of a millimeter will be just enough for you to drift to the left to hit a house. The farther you go, because basically it continues to, oh, this isn't going to be good. Okay. It just continues to add it up a little over time. So if in 10 feet you go one to the left, and let's say you only hit the ball 10 feet, it doesn't matter because it's 10 feet, whatever. But when you hit the ball 100 feet, now you're 10 feet to the left. And if you hit the ball 1,000 feet, now you're 100 feet to the left. So it just kind of becomes an issue over time. So you can see there where you hit the houses, it's not good. But yeah, guys, this is just a brief little tips and tricks as well as a kind of an overview of this game. It was enjoyable. I would recommend it. But it all kind of just depends on if you like this game style or not. I won't be posting any other videos about this. I'm pretty much done playing it myself. I just wanted to post it for anybody out there who's trying to play it or anybody who's looking for another small game to play. So thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment if you have any questions or any recommendations on what game I should do next. Thanks.